Oh, now look at this beautiful CFM56 engine. Doesn't it look nice and healthy? Oh, let's take a look at the other engine, and that looks like... I kind of made it look like a zombie. Everybody, yes, in today's video, we're going to talk about blowing up engines again. Because just yesterday, a real 737-700 by the airline of Eric looked, yes, pretty much like this. And that really is a scary sight, which will make most passengers religious, you know.
I am a Christian, but I'm gay.
They may wonder what in the world happened here. You can already tell that this engine is, you know, it's vibrating quite a lot. It doesn't run smoothly either, apart from the fact that it's completely blown up as well. But you can see the fan blades. They don't have stable, you know, rotation at all anymore. And something that's interesting to see here is, oh yes, a fan blade is missing right there. There should be one, there isn't one. Oh, and when that happens, a fan blade gets damaged and falls off, that's usually a big problem because these guys right here are supposed to spin very, very quickly, 5,000 revolutions per minute, you know, on a good takeoff. And we all can imagine what happened if one piece would just break off. Of course, you'll make your engine look like this, absolutely blown up. But let me tell you, there's some more interesting things to this interesting flight. Let's go ahead and have a look at it. Yes, let's set the scene first. It's the 11th of February indeed. It is 7:25 in the morning local time, and we're taking off from this airport right here. There's runway 18 left. It's a little bit foggy, and look at this. Both engines are running. I'm so proud. It's time to do a domestic, quite short flight within Nigeria, once again with Arik Airlines. Never heard of it. Either way, we're flying over from Lagos to Port Harcourt, the biggest cities, I guess, in Nigeria. Normally, this flight literally only takes 45 minutes. Really not long, but this time, the flight got cut short. The plane was only in the air for just about more than a half hour. But you may ask, what did that look like, Swiss Air One? Here we are taking off. Oh, maybe we're overstretching the engines here a little bit. All is, well, you don't really see the small 737-700 fly around a lot. It does look tiny and small, but look at this immense performance. After all, we only got 80 passengers on board. Probably not necessarily the most successful flight. Anyway, we're now turning left over a smooth carpet of cloud, I've never seen that before, into a southeasterly direction to Port Harcourt. But something very interesting happens about the time we reach cruise altitude. Because while climbing, we're just about to reach 27,000 feet. And Jesus, what is this weather? We're like barely above clouds. It doesn't make sense at all. But now at this altitude, 27,000 feet, there's suddenly a loud... Oh no! What must have happened? And oh, we've got an engine failure. Oh, and the autopilot disengages. All is well. I take over control of the aircraft. Let's assess damage. Ow. Oh, great. An engine separation. Now in real life, the engine did spin, but I was too careless to actually animate that as well. Now, this is usually no problem, and honestly, something that's happened quite a lot before. We've kind of seen pictures like this anyway. They had it back then. Look at this, nearly turbojet right here. Little fan blade escaped. Didn't go well. Uncontained 777 engine failure with even a fire. Southwest Airlines engine failure. Boom, boom. Oh, a little bit of separation. One fan has to be loose, and then the A380 looks like this. Oh no! That is a few fan blades missing. They've all gone through that hole. Whether it's this fan, these fans, or this and one compressor coming loose, could all happen. Like, this is all fans, and they can all break the entire thing. Oh no, whole different event. Now, obviously, airlines don't want that to happen. So maintenance inspection is a lot about inspecting these fan blades, making sure nothing comes apart or is like even scratched. You know, here you can see they number them and make sure they're all balanced. It's a whole big process. Because like, yes, sure, we have the annoyance that only one engine is available, but in fact, we've been kind of lucky. See, with everything here going on, we've got a lot of debris flying around, which can hit into the cabin, for example, as well. Kind of like a propeller that falls off and it crashes through your cabin. Here is indeed a whole scattering prism right here. Parts of the fuselage that are in danger of such a thing. Really barely happens, but it has happened once before. For example, on Southwest Airlines, where actually a passenger was killed by one of those spreading debris penetrating through the fuselage. That can be a big problem. Here's a whole other picture. I've never seen of that case. It happens quite a lot, actually. Anyway, you either have risks of the fuselage being hit, but something I found interesting about this plane and seeing the picture of it is the horizontal stabilizer being extremely damaged from debris hitting it. Now, everyone on board was quite lucky. The pilots dealt with it quite well. We have an immediate descent after, the fan blade separation. It took the pilots roughly 25 minutes to divert and land here in Benin City. So let's go and just quickly do that ourselves as well. We're now landing with only one engine available, though there's a master caution light here. Just like the Swiss 01. Maybe I should not care about that and land now. Okay, landing on one engine, no problem. This is something you train. This is all good. We've got a landing gear alert. That's the annoying tone right there. Sorry about that. Okay, that was an alright landing. I'm not going to use reverse thrust for now because, we've got differential reverse thrust, of course. We're just going to use some braking right here. Absolutely no problem. Now, everyone was, of course, now evacuated on the runway. And everyone was quite lucky, since once again, this is the same case that has killed people. And I mean, look, this horizontal stabilizer is just fine. But what if? What if we are on our emergency descent and because of all that rattling from the unsmooth engine, it suddenly falls off? And oh no, where would it go? I mean, okay, most likely it'll just fall off like this and actually not be that much of a problem. But what if it would crash right into this? Oh no, indeed. Kind of like this. We see engine failure alert. Uh-oh. Boom! Uh-oh, something's gone clearly wrong. Oh, yes, this is now cooked, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what are the odds of this happening? Not very high, but this is extremely scary. I think we're not going to survive this. Hey, we might make it. We might be able to make it. Look, our emergency airport is to the right, so like right down there. I want to really carefully fly this plane, and I don't know what the good steps to do now are. I'm gonna put the landing gear down already. This is, of course, aerodynamically simulated, and hey, at least we've got one engine running, and this can't be good. Like, pulling up, of course, will make this airplane turn right, of course, and that's kind of scary. I don't know how we're gonna be able to pull it off. Something I'm gonna do is I want the airplane wing to already create a lot of lift. So I'm gonna put the flaps down fully. Even though we are quite fast, I just need this plane to pull up without going to the right. You know what I mean? Like, this is really hard. At least we've got a little bit of a... Not very much. I like how this little piece is still moving from the hinge. Okay, this is now serious. There's the runway. We're gonna crash land it because I really don't know what this plane will fly like. We are at 200 knots, extremely quick. We're probably being stupid, aren't we? This is a long enough runway. This is not how you should act in real life, but we're looking good. I want a really high amount of speed so I don't have to pull up as much, so that this can be nice and smoothly stabilized. Come on. Okay, we can't pull up as much. That's exactly what I wanted. We can't... look, that's... All right. Oh, that's definitely killed some backs right there. Jesus Christ. But we have landed, actually. I want to put the reverse thrust. Oh, we've landed so hard. Hey, at least we only have one engine that scratches the ground, so that's actually quite nice. We've landed so hard that I crashed the nose landing. We've survived. Everyone has made it, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, yeah, this is actually a better outcome than I would have thought. Of course, there's more things that can happen. What about debris hitting hydraulic lines or fuel pumps as well? Everybody uncontained engine failure, meaning stuff flies out. not good. So check your engines, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night. The special thanks goes out to my members, my supporters: Guns Killer, R27, James Duram, That Dude, Anime Gods of Gaming, Derek, Insider Plane, Nishijutsu Finer, Professional Jamal, Ryland Williams, and New the York. You've got beautiful names.